We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Here we go, Shaq.
May now on first and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just... layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
70 Timberwolves, go! 18 Raptors, 18 Raptors. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Curve 19, curve 19, go!
May to the air once more. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's third and 2. on 3rd and 2. It's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go.
In motion comes Andrews. May to throw again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They motion the slot man left. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down.
60 Bobcats, 60, 70 range, 70 range. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer.
From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Check smash, check smash. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. They convert with a gain of 15.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They face 2nd down and 7.
69, 69, 70. Cougar 19, 79 Bronco. Warrior 70. Check go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 18 run, 18 run. Set, hey. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion.
To throw now, May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
70 range.
To throw is May. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now, May. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throw again is May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 tight, 18 Pioneer.
Here's May. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Take go.
Throwing on second down. May. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion. Go.
On third and long, here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Come 19, come 19. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. And up.
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. 52 yards. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Steelers. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Warriors, 70. Ready?
Working out of the gun. It's May. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Trap 60, trap 60. Lion.
May now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line. Dragon 60.
May to throw on 2nd down. His throw left side is complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. From out of the gun, here's May. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, New England. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
To throw on 1st down is May. He'll get this out to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Ready? No street.
I fumbled the football. One of the Steelers has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New England.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Steelers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get up. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready,
Now, May. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At the 19-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
At the 32-yard line.
79 Broncos. Hey, smash. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. Take over.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Now he's free at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
70 range. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
In motion comes Andrews. Throwing now is May. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will cut into that lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
36, Patriots 24.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 range, 70 range. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
18, Pioneer. Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco.
From out of the gun, here's May. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A loss of 17 yards. It's now 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Warrior 70.
Throwing is May. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
They're going. It's May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Patriots 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, break. 19 Lion. Set. Come 19, come 19.
May now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
May to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70 range, 70 range.
To throw on first down is May. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
To throw again is May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score again. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion. Come 19. Come 19. Ready, ready.
Now, May. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Don't throw 18.
Good for a Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready.
May to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
Ready,
1st
ready.
and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here's May again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Well, they went for the trick with the fake punt. Instead, they end up with disaster on their hands. The treat is for the defense as they come up with the pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you roll the dice with a fake punt, Mike, you're hoping to capitalize that the punt return team is not expecting it. In this case, they were. They were able to step in front of it and take it all the way back the other way for a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots cut into the lead a little bit. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.